In a prison at -40 degrees, a German soldier was thrown by a Soviet officer into an outdoor cell. He endured 3 days and nights in the bone-chilling, freezing rain. Incredibly, he survived through sheer willpower. Yet the Soviet officer still spoke to him coldly.
Du kommst hier nie raus. Du wirst hier dein Grab finden. Wir alle.
When the soldier returned to the cell, he was met with the fierce glares of his fellow inmates. His escape attempt had angered the Soviet commander, and they were punished with 3 days of food deprivation for being held collectively responsible. The soldier was afraid, but he charged forward regardless. His resentful cellmates swung sticks and belts, beating him mercilessly. After Germany's defeat, these soldiers had been sent by the Soviets to a winter labor camp in Siberia. The journey was long, and the German soldiers were frozen numb, their faces pale and raw. Corey, curled up among the prisoners, was paralyzed by the unprecedented cold, almost unable to move. When they were hungry, they ate raw fish. When thirsty, they drank chicken blood. After a long march, they finally arrived at their destination. Unlike what one might imagine, there were no high walls and no heavily armed guards, because they were unnecessary. The extreme cold and endless ice plains were insurmountable barriers. Surviving an escape was harder than reaching the heavens. To facilitate management, the Soviets shaved all hair off the prisoners. No one was allowed to hide any items, or they would be stripped naked and left to freeze to death in the storm. Those who survived were deemed fit for labor and sent to work in the lead mines day and night. Death occurred daily, and the doctor's main task was simply to issue death certificates. Gradually, 3 years passed. Once brave and skilled German soldiers had become like walking corpses, manipulated at will. Only Corey's gaze remained firm. He vowed to escape because his family awaited him far away, 14,000 kilometers from there. Then, one day, an opportunity arose. Because of his background as a mechanic, Corey was sent by the Soviet commander to repair a mining machine. At night, he quietly climbed onto the conveyor belt and jumped onto a mining cart, believing he could escape. But the cart was blocked by a wooden stake, and soon Soviet soldiers discovered him. As punishment, Corey was locked in a dungeon for 3 days and nights. The freezing rain made him shiver violently, yet he survived through sheer determination. Just when he had barely preserved his life, his cellmates beat him severely. Still, his mind was focused on one thing. I have to escape. I have to go home. Corey pleaded with the German doctor for help. But the doctor told him that no one could survive and return. The mine extracted lead, and all would die from lead poisoning. The doctor himself was a prisoner and had long planned an escape, but had recently learned he was terminally ill with cancer. Knowing he had little time left only strengthened Corey's resolve to escape.